my channel. So today I'm sharing a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial and I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I'm also wearing the most intense eyelashes I've ever worn in my life. And this video is also a collab with my friend Amanda. Her channel is Amanda Maria. She's also doing a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial and I'll link it down below. So please check out her channel and her video. And if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So I'm starting off with my brows, and I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. And I'm just using that with the Anastasia brush in the number 12. It's dual-sided, it has a spoolie on one side, so I really like it. It works really well. Then I'm going in with the Benefit Highbrow, and this is just like a highlighting product. And it's really creamy, and I just use it under my brow bone and on the sides of my brows, and it just makes your brows look a whole lot more lifted, and it also conceals some redness too. Then I'm priming my lids with a Master Prime from Maybelline. This is a new product and I've been using it pretty much every day, and it does have a little bit of shimmer to it. I'm going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, and I'm going in with the shade Divinity, and it's just a cream color, and I'm using that all over my lid just to cancel out any more redness. Then I'm using the shade Almond Truffle. It's a taupey purple shade, and I'm just applying it all over my crease just as a transition shade. Then I'm going in with the shade Bordeaux. This is like a burgundy brown shade, and I'm just applying that a little bit more precisely into my crease. I'm using a flat brush, and I'm using this shade Sprinkle all over my lid, and I actually applied Fix Plus onto the brush. It's a really light pink shade, so it definitely helps to apply Fix Plus first. It makes it pop out a little bit more. Then on the outer half of my lid, I'm going in with the shade Cotton Candy. It's a little bit of a darker pink, and I just wanted to add a little bit dimension to the outer half of my lid. Then I'm going back in with Bordeaux, and I'm just blending that a little bit more into my crease since the sprinkle color did cover it up a little bit more, and I just wanted to intensify the shade a bit. Using a pencil brush, I'm going in with the shade Dark Truffle. It's like a purpley brown shade, and I'm using that as my outer V shade. Then I added a little bit of the color Malted. It's just a dark brown shade, and it is a little bit more pigmented than Dark Truffle. So I just wanted to add it to just darken up the look a little bit more and make it a little bit more smoky. I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper to just do a regular winged liner, and this is definitely my favorite eyeliner for winged liner or liquid eyeliner. It's super pigmented and it just glides on really easily. I've purchased a couple before, and then I'm just using a black gel liner for my bottom lash line. I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Mascara, and the brush does a really great job of separating your lashes and not making them clump up. And I'm just applying a coat to my top lashes. Then I'm using the Huda Beauty lashes in Samantha. They're super voluminous, long lashes. Are you ready for this? Whoop. There it is. Yes, they're super long. They basically touch my eyebrows. And I'm going in with a Too Faced Hangover RX as my primer. Use this pretty much every day. It's super hydrating, especially for winter. Then I'm using a matte foundation. I'm using the Infallible L'Oreal foundation, and I'm in the shade 102. I just started using this, and it works really well. It is really matte, and it is really long wearing. And I'm just blending everything out with my Beauty Blender. I'm using the Pixie Beauty Color Corrector, which has been a total lifesaver for my dark circles. Definitely covers them without looking cakey at all, and it blends out really smooth. Then I'm going in with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. This is another repurchase of mine, and I'm just using it under my eyes and down the center of my face. I like it because it gives really good coverage, but it's also super lightweight. And I'm just blending it out with my Beauty Blender. I'm using the Maybelline Master Fix Loose Setting Powder under my eyes, and I'm just using it to bake. It's really good for baking because it is a loose powder and it's also super finely milled, so it's really good under your eyes and it doesn't crease up and it just blends out really easily. I'm using the Tarte Sculptor pen just to contour my nose. It's pretty much foolproof for contouring, so I'm really obsessed with this pen. I've been using it for a couple months. So I'm just blending away all the excess powder. And I'm going back into the Bon Bons palette. I'm using the shade Divinity under my brow bone. I like using it under my brow bone because it is matte. And I like using the shimmer shade Satin Sheets in my inner corners. It is a very bright shimmery shade, so I really like that it pops out. Then I just blend a couple different colors together for my lower lash line. I start out with Cotton Candy, and I just use that kind of all over my lower lash line. Then I go back in with Bordeaux, and that's the shade that shows up a little bit more since it is a darker color. And I mostly use that on the outer half of my lower lash line. Then I go back in with the shade Malted because I did want it to be a little bit smokier since I do have a lot going on top with the giant lashes. So I just wanted to add a little bit more drama to my lower lash line. Then I go back in with the Maybelline mascara just to hit up my bottom lashes. And I do a couple coats since I like having pretty pronounced lower lashes. I'm using the Lorac Contour Kit. I'm using a yellow shade under my eyes and the beige shade down the center of my face. Then I'm going to go in with the light contour shade, and I'm using that to actually contour out my cheekbones. I like that the light shade has a more gray undertone, so I usually use that precisely for contouring, and then the medium shade I use a little bit more to bronze, and I sometimes just mix both of them together. I use the beige shade just to clean up the contour, and then I finish off with the highlighting shade. Basically, this is what I use for contouring every day. I always use this as my base highlight. Then I'm going in with the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in the color Baby Love. This is a staple of mine too. It goes with everything. And then I'm finishing off with the ColourPop highlight in Electric Slide. I like adding a second highlight since it does bring a lot more life into my face and it does stand out a lot more than the other highlight. Then I'm finishing off with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Clueless. This is definitely my favorite shade at the moment. It is a mauvey pink and it goes perfect with this eyeshadow look. And this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and all my social media links will be down below, and also I'll have a lot of Valentine's Day related posts on my blog, so make sure you check that out down below as well. And if you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.